Let's try to beat the sun. Get something done. Day 41. Rooster's ready. Who's ready to go see what kind of mischief we can get into today? Welcome back, everybody. It is old Big Mike back out here in the Hoopty barn with the Blue Goose, the old 31 Plymouth. And today, we're not working on something different. We're working on something the same. We are going to have to get this dadgum steering situation figured out. So, the last couple days, I'll tell you, I've done a whole lot of this here head scratching, a whole lot of figuring, and my goodness, whenever you do everything, we're going to say custom, you can get yourself in a pickle pretty easy. So anyhow, I went through several steering boxes trying to figure out how I was going to do this, and I settled on this one here, and I've cut it off. And anyway, this one here is the only one that's going to fit in there halfway decent, but I got to make this bracket for it, and I'm making a big solid bracket. You see how thick that metal is there? Yeah, that's like 1/4 inch. Anyway, so I got my center hole drilled that goes over the shaft, and then I lined up my other holes for the mounting holes, and now I got to finish getting those drilled out, and then I'm going to kind of cut that bracket around to the shape of the mounting surface on there, and then we're going to make an attempt to try to mount that sucker in place-ish. And then we got to figure out how we're going to get this shaft mounted to our buckle. I might have to change something on there still too. I don't know. Because like I said, you can kind of get yourself in a pickle with these things. This might even be it right here. Well, look at that. That ain't too bad. It ain't too far off. We may end up doing something like that. I'm not sure yet, but I am sure that we're going to keep moving forward on this thing, because we got more to do. I got a lot of stuff going on. One of the things I did yesterday, I pulled out that rear yoke. It's a 10 spline, which you think, holy smokes, that's great. Well, yeah, if it was a Mopar 8 3/4 with a 1 3/4 inch pinion, but it's not. It's actually, I think it's a Ford, from what people have told me, and it's only 1 1/4 inches. So the problem with this is, you see this little saddle, that's for one of those torque tube type things, just got the little pin there. I need a yoke this size, but with 10 splines and 1 1/4 inch shaft. So yeah, I looked online, and boy, I tell you, I ain't having a whole lot of luck there. I'm considering my options. One of my options might be to just whack that sucker off right there, weld something onto it, you know, get that cut out, go down over it, over the top, and then just weld the fire out of it, make my own yoke. What do you think? Leave me a comment down there. Tell me what you think. And, you know, maybe we can figure something out. But we got to have some way to rotate that rear end on there. And I'm using the drive line out of the truck right there. That's the one that was in that transmission and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and use that same one. I'm just going to take it down to the drive shaft shop and get it cut down and balanced. Maybe I can get some advice from him. I don't know. But we're going to figure something out. So let's get into it and see if we can make some progress. Alright, so here's a little update. If you look under here, that right there is my bracket. It's just kind of sitting there right now, loose, until I get my steering box put on it. And here's my steering box that I'm going to use. And my whole apparatus here. I drilled in and put a set screw here. This is hollow, and inside is a solid shaft. And this has a set screw down inside there into that solid shaft where I can take this apart pretty easily if necessary. And then this is the part that's going to go up to the steering column. And I still got to drill that when I drill the other part, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a set screw in there too, so that should I need to, I can take it all apart easy, but it's going to be nice and secure. So we are making some sort of headway. Another exercise in futility. At least I got a fan blowing the hot air around in here. So, as you can tell, I was trying. Truly trying. But now, there's everything back out. I'll tell you, sometimes, man, you know, being creative can be a blessing or a curse, because while a lot of times you can figure things out, a lot of other times you overthink things, and you know, you just kind of put yourself in a position to where you got to back up, just start over, clean slate, just clear your head, which is what I'm going to do. I've had enough. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been in here all dang day, and I've had enough. So, anyway, it is what it is. Not every day's great. This is definitely not great. So, you know, all I can say is, do me a favor, hit that notification bell so you see when the next video comes out. So maybe it'll be better. And till next time, y'all keep watching, and I'm gonna clean up my mess.